Huh?
Wow! Hi everyone, today we're trying to recreate the Xiaohongshu makeup. Do not accent shame me or pronunciation shame me, okay? I'm pretty sure that you know what it is, that it's a Chinese social media application if you clicked on this video. So I've been gathering some references and thinking how I can recreate it. Today until 4 a.m. I was just on my phone. We're not going to follow like one specific reference. I saved many references videos and I just have some kind of general picture in my head what we're going to recreate. I'm very scared. The main challenge for me is going to be recreating it on my face, which means that I need to change some things slightly. You know, not everything will work on my features. I cannot just recreate it on my face. It's not going to look as flattering. I need to change something slightly so that it works for my features. And this is what we will attempt to do. Again, we will attempt to do it. I don't promise you that we will do it because it's my first time creating something like this. Let's see what we have from the yesterday's KFC chicken. I already applied a toner, which is Mary and May. This one nourishes the skin very well, but it smells awful. It's too much again. I can never estimate how much of this I need to apply. So how are you doing? How's your life? I have exams in the end of August and in the beginning of September. I'm so scared about them because they're the most unpleasant ones. Two of them are with really unpleasant professors. I didn't like the quality. I didn't like the quality of their courses during the year, and two of them are not that bad. I just didn't take them during the summer because I was really busy with work, so I kind of just rescheduled it for September. I was on Olive Young recently on the Korean one. I wanted to just check the ranking of the products. I had the idea for the video and I saw this Age Booster Pro in the collaboration with Sanrio, I think. It was with Kuromi. It was a Kuromi Age Booster Pro. It's so unreasonable, but I really was thinking maybe I would like to have it. But then I quickly told myself that I don't need it. I didn't shave my brows. I will not apply sunscreen because I'm not going anywhere. I will just make this makeup. And that's it. And I will be a baddie, but at home. I rarely leave the apartment, especially during the summer because...
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
I just don't want to go anywhere. I like to travel, like going in another country is cool, but not during the summer. I wanted to apply primer, this is what I forgot, but my skin is prepped well. I don't think I will apply any primer. I will apply lip oil. This one is from the brand El Royal. I recently unpacked it and it was so funny like what happened when I unpacked it. If you watched the video with my collection, the part 2 one, it's actually the previous video, like the video before this one. Made me really suspicious about this product. Do you hear the sounds of the street? I think that I should close the window. It's going to be so hot if I close it. By the way, take a look at my t-shirt. I thought that I'm just ordering a simple basic t-shirt with a bow, but it turned out not to be the case. It has Hello Kitty on it. It's written Hello Kitty here, and the Hello Kitty herself is also here. I really didn't see it. We're not going to create any kind of complicated color story, I think. It's going to be neutral. I normally like cool toned makeups, but in the majority of the videos that I've seen, the makeup was in natural tones. I recently gave all my brushes a nice little shower so that they're all clean. I already have lenses. The lenses that I'm wearing are these OLENS Cherry Moon Gray. I feel like this was some kind of limited edition because they don't have this on their official website anymore. I'm scared. Literally scared. If it turns out completely bad, maybe I will just not post this video. I have a bit of redness here. Like, it's very important to correct everything. The tone of the face should be perfectly flat. I recently bought this makeup base. I will be trying it for the first time in this video. I just want to correct the redness here. For all the little spots and redness that I have on my face, I will be using the Hourglass. I don't remember the name of it. This is the Hourglass concealer. I really like this concealer so much. And I'm taking a flat brush, applying on all the redness that I had. I recently did something to put with my face. I popped some pimples, extracted blackheads. When I'm nervous, I do it not when I'm nervous, but when I'm anxious. I'm waiting for the concealer to set a little bit. This one sets very well. Now, let's take this base. I'm not going to apply it on my whole face. I'm going to apply it only on the places where I have problems, which are going to be like here around my nose. My glasses also have left these. I want to correct all of that. I feel so nice wearing lenses, finally. I really hate glasses, but unfortunately you cannot wear lenses for many hours, 7 days per week. It's going to destroy the health of your eyes, even if your lenses are like best of the best. I've learned it hard way, not gonna lie. But I really hate glasses because I hate the feeling of something being on my face. It's something metal or like titanium or something plastic. This feeling is just a no-no for me. But still, I have to have some glasses. I have to wear them at least when I'm not outside, when I'm at home, so that my eyes can get some rest. I will be blending it now with a puff. I'm very suspicious about this base because it's a new product. Of course, the best thing is to take a greenish corrector and correct it. But I feel like the redness is not that bad, and that's the reason I can correct it with a base, which is actually looks much better. Now let's not forget about our concealer. Now I'm starting to blend these spots. I start to blend it kind of around the area so that I can blend the edges. I also help myself with a finger. I also use the same concealer for my under eyes because it has peachy tone, and I apply it exactly where I have blue color. I don't apply it up until here because otherwise it will crease. Well, I like to blend it with a brush actually. The sponge picks up too much product. I like to just flatten it with a brush, kind of working it in. What was I saying about the glasses? I recently bought a new frame and I paid like 50% of the like glass itself because I couldn't decide what kind of glass I want in the frame, what kind of lenses I want in there, spheric or aspheric, and there are also different types of those, different thinness. Okay, looking much better. Now I prepared like a little box of makeup products we're going to be using today. I will take this Judydoll foundation. I will try to use more C Beauty products since we're doing a Chinese makeup. We'll be using this Judydoll Oil Skin foundation. It's not my best foundation for sure, but it's not that bad. I will be applying with a spatula so that I can control the thickness. If you have larger pores, listen carefully. When you apply the foundation on the places where your pores are bigger, take your finger and massage the foundation in the pores. Like this, the foundation will not just sit on top, it will kind of go in the pores. I've learned this hack many years ago. I've learned it when I was in high school, I think, when I was a teenager. And ever since then, I've been using it because it does make a difference. And you don't even need to use like a pore blurring primer. I really like to do my face kind of in sections with this foundation. I like to apply it in a thin layer and then work it in. Do you see the difference? Same on the nose. I don't know how I will call this video. Maybe I will call it something like attempting Xiaohongshu makeup on a European face. But it's going to be a little bit of a lie because I'm not European. Nobody's gonna know. I see that they do apply foundation on their eyes. I've never found it working for me because my eyelids are oily. I noticed that my eyeshadow, they just don't last if I do it. So instead of that, I think that I will apply concealer. The foundation is supposed to have natural finish, but whatever I apply on my face, it's always a little bit glossy. I will be using this Unleasha Bye Bye My Blemish concealer. It's a little bit drying. It's good for an eyeshadow base. I look like a ghost. On the videos that I've seen, they have more of a flat eyebrows. They're not totally flat, they have like just a slight curve in the middle, which looks really beautiful. I will try to recreate it, but as you can see, my eyebrows are very short, so it's going to be harder for me to recreate. They will get higher here. To be honest, this is not very different from the brows that I typically make for myself, for my daily makeups. We need to make the face even more flat. So I will be adding a bright concealer here. Like this. Now I will blend it with a smaller one because I like it for blending. I'm not sure if it's some kind of hack from C Beauty or even K Beauty. I found it out just through experience. If I apply the setting spray before powdering the face, the makeup sits better. I'm using this Tear Mask Fit makeup fixer. I'm testing it right now. So I see the blush application is... I will smile a little bit so that I can help myself. Let's try with this blush I'm just taking. This one is Girlcult 18 Black Fwee. I would maybe prefer to bring it higher. I'm very careful with it, but I think that I can take more. Elegant. We'll add more color, no worries. It's time for some powder, and we will powder a lot. I think I will try to powder with this puff. First, this one is from Nabla. Yeah, because you see how glossy everything looks. We need a lot of powder. Taking the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom powder, a really light peachy or pink powder. I ran out of storage. Everything is fine now. I only powdered. Everything is looking pretty flat now. Wow, that's a very interesting experience. Now let's take the powder blush and probably this kind of brush and a blush. I will be targeting the cool toned, or maybe the middle. I don't know. I will pick everything. And I will just apply it on the same areas, targeting the center of my face. I cannot stop myself. A little bit here. Oopsie. This is too much. And a little bit on my chin. I like it. Now let's do contouring. I think this is the hardest part because I cannot just recreate the contouring. My nose is a very different form, so I need to kind of find what works for me. I will take something like this. I'll just try to do it with this brush. I like these two shades in the Romance Better Than palette eyeshadow in Peony Nude Garden. So I will take the lighter one first. And now I will bring more definition here. I mean, my nose is very asymmetrical, so here. Bring it down here. For me, it's really hard to understand who has similar nose to mine. Like when I see makeup videos in general, I don't mean the Asian ones. And I can see people with similar features to mine, the eyes, the face, but I completely cannot understand who has a similar nose to mine. I have no idea how my nose looks. If someone will ask me to draw myself, I mean, it will be really hard, but I will not be able to draw my nose because I have no idea how it looks. When I just do my makeup, I like doing the Ariana Grande contouring. I know that many people hate it, but I like it. I cannot tell you that this is something that I wanted to create. Here we should not have any problems. Bringing it really down, almost creating this kind of moon shape. I'm a little bit scared to bring it like so much down. It reminds me of my pimples. Sometimes I get hormonal acne here in these places and it gets swollen and it's really uncomfortable. It almost hurts when you blink. And I have this kind of association right now. Okay, when it's not acne, it looks cute. Honestly, I don't fully like how I've done this part because this part of my nose is quite asymmetric and it goes here. And I feel like I accidentally emphasized that. I'm taking a lighter color, this one, for blending, and I'm trying to correct my mistakes with it. Okay, taking even lighter color. I typically don't contour my face. Highlighter, I will take this one. Is it too much as a highlighter? No, it's not. Flower nose. I just want to add a little bit, slightly tiny bit. I want to add it on the nose as like a line because I see that their noses are... There is something like really reflectory on the nose here. Taking a little bit because the highlighter is impactful and I want it to look natural. Enough. This is enough. I'm not adding more. I'm not adding more. I want to eat. I'm hungry. I always get hungry when I'm filming. Always. Never want to eat, but the moment when I sit in front of the camera, I really want to just eat something. Okay, so this is how we look. To be honest, I didn't find anything about the highlighter like anywhere here in other parts of the face. Maybe I didn't pay closer attention, but I'm not going to apply it since I don't know where to apply it. Let's take, I don't know which one, which palette to use. Let's use a sea beauty palette so that we can be on the right theme. I'm taking this joocyee Heart of Oyster palette. The number of the palette is 5. And I'm taking this, the lightest color, which I will use just to like kind of set the eyes, flatten them, because we have concealer on them if you don't remember. Actually, the best thing is to kind of fix the creased concealer first and then to apply the eyeshadow. Then I want to take a neutral brown, but I don't think that there is a neutral brown in this palette. There is one brown that is too light and too gray. This one is satin, so I would prefer to take... Actually, I have another Sea Beauty palette that maybe has what I'm looking for. This one is from Roman, this one is from Cheeryep palette. I think that they look very similar. They will be very similar on the eyes. So I will take this Cheeryep palette. I think it's palette number 16 again, I forgot. I could also use this one as like a base shade. And I'm taking this shade right here. I know that it's much more pigmented than Korean eyeshadow, so I don't take a lot. I just want to kind of, you see, create a shadow here. The Cheeryep eyeshadow formula is much easier to blend compared to Romand. It's much more powdery, but it's also kind of easier to work with. I ran out of storage again. I'm not sure what's happening. I literally transferred everything that I filmed today on my laptop, which is like 1.5 hours worth of footage, and it didn't free any space. Okay, we're slowly coming to the part that I'm scared about the most. So basically what I've seen the most is that the eyes are being like prolonged like this. They're going in this direction, not necessarily horizontally, but they're going a little bit up, and it's important to make them almost like longer. My eyes are really round, as you can see, so we'll be trying to create something like this. Next up, let's create a yesstyle. I actually don't know how is it called in Chinese makeup. How do they call it? Because yesstyle is a Korean word, so please let me know in the comments. How is this fat under eyes called in Chinese beauty space? I will first take a safe option. I will go like from the light to the dark. So I will first take this kind of shade in the middle that I used for contouring, and I'm taking this very thin brush. No, this is not thin enough. I will take maybe this one. I've literally lost the mirror that was in my hands. I found it in the kitchen. I will take it as a sign to take my coffee. Second coffee for today, but this one is decaf, so that I don't get the zoomies like the cats do. I'm just doing like this. I'm trying to define this part, starting from the outer part of the eye, the outer corner. I'm taking a darker color. Now I'm taking even thinner brush. This is the thinnest brush I have. I don't use it much because it's so thin, it's almost non-existent. And I'm taking the darkest color. Tell me, what are you doing the whole summer? I work. But I'm also trying to have some time for Genshin as well. It doesn't work really well. Just don't have time to play. But when they released Skirk, I got her. I got her from 20 Wishes. I got 2 of them actually from 20 Wishes. So I have C1 Skirk now, and I also got her weapon. I actually got both weapons from that banner, but I wanted the Skirk one. So now I have Skirk, but I completely don't have any time to play so that I can upgrade her. So she's sitting on the first level with her weapon, and she will probably sit like this until I have time to play. Okay, I'm taking this kind of brush and a lighter color, this one. Do you think that I needed more definition, or I just don't want to exaggerate this makeup? I think that this is enough. Okay, next up, we're taking another small brush. Again, I'm taking the darkest shade, and now I will be trying to define my eyes. This is the part I'm afraid of the most, because I need to recreate this style, but at the same time keep in mind that my eyes are not Asian eyes, so I need to maybe change some things. Okay, so I'm just defining this corner by kind of prolonging it, drawing the line that goes straight, and also drawing one down here. It can be done with a pencil, of course, and it also can be done with a liquid eyeliner, but because it's my first attempt, I would prefer to play it safe and just try with the eyeshadow. and layer as much as I need. So this is what happened. I can already see that my eye got a little bit longer, just a little bit. And now I literally continue this line. We're almost doing a full circle. I continue this line, drawing between my lower eyelashes. The same with the upper part. And now we need to draw a wing that is not going really high up, but it's also not necessarily completely straight. It has just a little angle like this. And now we need to just continue this line here. You see I have a hooded eye, but it doesn't really matter. I just continue this line no matter what. And then you can close your eye or bring your head up and just fill out the space. I make this line a little bit thicker here. Now I would prefer to take darker eyeshadow and just repeat everything and just make everything more defined. And for that I use so many palettes. I'm sorry. I use so many palettes. You definitely don't need to use a lot. I'm trying to make everything precise. I will take this Girlcult palette and I will use this one just to add on top of everything that I have already. It looks really interesting. I wanted to make these parts near the nose brighter, and then I realized that I already drew the inner corner, but that was my mistake. Don't repeat it. I will take the brightest color. Then I will take a little bit of a highlighter and I will add it to the inner corners. Again, ideally, I needed to do it before defining my eyes. I will bring it down up to like actually under my eyes. Then I will take a little bit of the nail glue. I'm using the NYX glitter primer. I just don't want the shimmer to fall under the eyes. So I'm taking a very small amount of that. Then let me think about the shimmer. It's my favorite part. On the center of the eye, I'm choosing between, I like this pink one, this white one from this palette, and also I have one of my favorite shimmers, which is this little Judydoll highlighting powder. Oh, this one looks dark because I had another swatch. This is the pink one. I will apply a little bit of the pink and a little bit of the Judydoll, exactly right like this with my hands. Gently, I don't want to overdo it. I think that I will take the highlighter and this kind of brush. I will add even more shine right here in the corner. And also more shine on the edge side. Let's finish the whole eye here and then I will make the other one off camera. We'll be using the eyelash curler. Normally I use the lightener. I've learned this tip again many years ago. I've been using it for a very long time. I don't know who was the creator of this tip, but it's extremely helpful. I have eyelashes, but honestly I would try to attempt the look without any eyelashes. I mean the false eyelashes. These are one of my favorite ones. They really do change the way your eye looks. And I have a couple of sets here in this box. Okay, let me just try to see how I will look with them. I'm not sure in this at all. I have two mascaras. One is Flower Nose, another one is Nabla. Let's appreciate the packaging. I think that it will be a really defining mascara. I'm going to finish the right eye and we'll do the last step, the lips. Now let's do the lips. I want to try this Laka, is it a lip tint or it's a lipstick? I want to try this Laka lipstick. I'm taking this 100% Daughter Mood lip pencil in the shade 8, Cloudy Mauve. It should look a little bit messy, the lips should look voluminous. Now I'm applying the Laka lipstick. This is the shade 202, Boy. I had a product on my... Ooh. Oh, this is very cool toned. I didn't expect this. Oh, I feel like it is a little bit too cold too cool toned. Amazing lipstick. I'm not saying that it's bad. It's really a really nice color. Exactly how it is swatched, which I'm really impressed about. It's just that my vision was not exactly this. My vision was something like this, you know, more naturally looking. That was too purple. Let me take maybe Fwee lip gloss. This is my favorite color of their lip glosses. 3D voluming gloss in the shade Vanilla 13. I have no words. It's so unique and so beautiful looking. When I have the chance to try different styles of makeup, I appreciate it so much that I live in the world where I can see how people around the world do their makeup and I can recreate some of these styles. This is so cool that we have this possibility. I look very different for... I mean, I look like myself. I wouldn't say that I don't look like me, but definitely... Oh, I love it. I love it. I would love to recreate it more, try different techniques, try different lenses and different colors, different styles. If you like this video or this makeup, or if you like my efforts in recreating this sea beauty inspired makeup, please subscribe, give this video a like, write a comment if you ever tried this kind of style. Would you like me to create another sea beauty inspired makeup? Now I'm going to film some reels. I've been filming for 4 hours, if not more. I think I will film for 30 more minutes for the Instagram reels. I feel so different. Well, anyway, I hope that I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting me. Bye!